Steve Laraba of the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle. Steve, you got the win tonight 4-0. Oakville didn't really make it easy. They had a breakaway attempt by Andrew Wingrove. I think there was about 20 minutes left in the match, and Doss was able to stop it. You score immediately after that, one goal, 2 minutes later, another goal. How big was that, getting that stop and then those goals? Because if they make that, it's the equalizer.
Yeah, definitely, and we talked about that at halftime. How important the next goal of the game was. You know, it was either going to kind of take the wind out of their sails, or it was going to energize them to, continue to fight and try and get the winner. But within that, they extended themselves and they came out of their low block. And they had 10 players behind the ball at times. 11, even with the goalkeeper. So when they had that run, even within that time frame, they were in our half a little bit, and they had that break, they had that opportunity, and they're pushing forward, and then that opened up the spaces and the gaps for us to be able to, play through and get that very important second goal. And then as, that deflates them a little bit, the guys just saw the opportunity and, quickly got the third, and then from there it was pretty much done.
And I think it was Aiden Stafford on that second goal.
Yes, it was. It was Aiden.
And you
just
subbed
shot.
him in, and
Yeah.
he really came through for you.
I felt we needed to change something, and, we've got a good bench. And we have players that can change a game that are on the bench. So their number was called, and they went out and got the job done, and Aiden hit a really good shot.
You're going to issue a proclamation that says Kobe Dillon must wear the purple shoes? Because that's when he went and changed his shoes at the half.
And then, came out and made that happen. He had a good goal in the first half, but, he created some really good things for other guys in that second half, and that was good.
Greenbrier East again, it seems like it always comes down to Woodrow and Greenbrier East in these situations. I know that the match down there is over now, but what do you have to do, you think, to get by these guys? Like I said, it's always Woodrow and Greenbrier East.
Yeah, it's always a big game. I think we're gonna have to play with a little bit more precision than we did tonight. I think we're gonna have to be very aware of some dangerous players that Greenbrier East has, and take our chances and our opportunities. If we can take our chances, then I think we've got a really good shot. But, Lucas is a good coach, and he's going to have them ready, and we're going to have to come up with something special.
Maybe enough doesn't get said about Doss, because he's only had, I think in your stats, he's only had 28 saves because you have such a great defense.
Right.
But the stop on Wingrove, who has scored a lot of goals, that had to be one of the bigger ones of the season.
Yes, it was a really big save. And that's one of the things.
Maybe not the most technically tough,
but still very, very important. A goalkeeper's job can be very busy or very lonely. And if you're lonely, but you have to stay mentally focused and prepared, because it could come down to one shot that you have to make that save. And Bryson's very good at it.
That's what Snyder was saying. When he needs to make a big save, he does that. Is that the kind of the way you look at it? I think that was his 6th clean sheet of the year.
I think so.
9th overall,
yeah.
I think.
Yep. And it's just, he's a player that cannot see the ball a lot, in the goal. And when the time comes, he's able to make whatever save is necessary.
They did a pretty good job on your set pieces, like corner, which you really thrived on this year. But you did get one on Hagen Hall's goal.
Yeah, we did. And I thought, it was just to continue to keep plugging along, making our runs, playing the balls we were supposed to make, and find the space. And it was late. I think Oak Hill was a little tired. And we got the ball in the right spot, and Hagen found it and put it in the back of the net.
Woodrow's corner kicks have been really, really good this year.
Yeah, we've been good with them, and teams know about it, so it's a little bit harder because they're prepping for them.
Yeah, that's what Blake said. They were ready. That's one thing they think to to beat Beckley, that's one thing you got to do.
Right, and they did very well for it, for most of the game. But
Late.
we found the one chance and we got it.
Yeah. All right, Steve, great job. I appreciate it. We'll see you on Thursday.
Thanks, Dave.